I almost went to the game already. Hello, everyone. How are we doing? Elder, congrats on first and for keeping me hydrated as always. How are you doing tonight? And how was your week last week? Because I took last week off. Hello, hello. Last week was starting to get really stressful and I had plans for the weekend and I was becoming very stressed over the fact that I had plans and I didn't have a day to de-stress. So I decided to not stream last week and just be. And that was really good. That felt good for me, and I feel like I was able to experience better afterwards the plans that I had because I had taken the day off, if that makes sense. So it was good to stop for a bit and then come back because sometimes that's what we need. It's a day to stop and just be. Last week was too hot. It was. Last Monday, if I'm not mistaken, the max was 38 degrees. And that is never and will never be okay. That is not good. Borderline unbearable. And I'm not excited for August because I know it will be like that almost every single day. So we'll see how we'll survive. But having said that, happy Wednesday. We have made it to the middle of the week and I'm so proud of all of us. How was your week so far? And what did you snack on or what did you eat for dinner before coming to the stream? I myself had some soup and leftovers that I had lying around in the fridge. Not much, but the soup was really tasty. And I'm having now some sparkly water to help digest everything because I feel like I've been eating a lot this past few days for no reason, but I feel like I've been eating a lot and it's not digesting really well. So we are drinking that sparkly water to help the process. My plot chicken, oh bro, I love chicken. Had barbecue and rice, awesome. I'm also, right now, I'm painting my nails. And I'm doing blue and purple. Just so you guys are aware. I haven't painted my nails on stream in a bit. And I've been needing this. But it's blue and purple. Should be good. My brackets right now are blue. So everything should coexist nicely. And while I do the coat of purple, let me tell you what I have planned for this replay of the Stray Gods, right? Because there is a lot that we haven't seen yet. And what I want to do the second replay, maybe in the future we'll do more replays. Maybe not right after, but you know, no, this is whatever. It'll dry and I'll do another coat. I'm doing my best. Anyway, what I want to do is right off the bat, pick the red option. The one that you can tell people to fuck off, basically. I want to pick that one because out of all the three, that seems like the most interesting one to begin with, because last time I picked the blue one. And that is my favorite option out of the three, let it be known. But the red one seemed way more fun. And then when I get the option to pick another one, I'll do the yellow one that I still haven't played with. So in terms of traits, that's the plan. Now, story-wise, I did think, but I'll probably leave this for another time because I have other plans now. My first option for romance I was thinking we would romance Apollo and then later on the story break his heart. But I won't do that just yet. But that's one of the options that I want to take in the future. What I want to do this time around is actually romance Freddy and try to save Freddy, because we kind of moved on last time we left her. So what I want to do is romance Freddy and trying to bring her back with us. And when we are in Hades, if there was an option to take the throne for myself, I will. That's the plans for today. And it seems like a good plan for now. I can't wait to mash all the red buttons. I'm so excited. I'm opening the game right now. I'm so excited. I'm gonna demand people for shit. Join me over here. Hopefully they'll pick up on its own and I don't have to do anything. There you go. I'll probably still have the issue with the volume and everything else, but okay, let's start a new game. Also, by the way, I don't know about you guys, but ever since I finished the game, I've been constantly listening to the soundtrack on YouTube. And I know it will never be the same as the options as I did in the game, but they're so damn good. The ones that I've been listening, I have a top 3. And this is not in order, by the way, of liking it. It's just the 3 that I have been listening to most is the opening song, Adrift, because it's so good. The other is the Medusa song, Look Into Me, because it's so catchy. And I think the name of the third one is No Time or In Time. The one where we are saying goodbye to Calliope and Freddy in Hades. Because that is a beautiful song and it makes me shiver every time. It is so beautiful. Those are the 3 I've been listening to more, but I honestly been listening to the whole soundtrack on YouTube and I couldn't recommend it more. I just, you know, it'll never be what I put in the game because I messed up with all the options. I picked anything and everything, but it's so good. I just thought you guys should know. Let's play a new game. All right. Let me know how the volume is with the dialogue and everything else, please. Thank you.
4 hours. 4 hours in a rented gym that still smells like socks and childhood trauma. And where did it get us? Other than bored? The band wasn't even
Freddy,
looking for
I'm
anything
coming
specific.
for you. I'll
We
get
just
you today.
wanted change. We wanted to see who was out there, if they'd show up. Well, they showed up all right.
I want more backstory on those 2 guys that I completely forgot about. I want to know what
You know,
they're
I
up
had a
to.
dream where this exact thing happened.
Oh my
Except
God.
we were on stage. And naked.
We were auditioning.
Not all of us. Okay, it was just me. I was naked. I think this went better.
Good job. How are you? We just started. And I already told what my plans for today were.
Hey,
I
we
mean,
should
for
consider
this
that.
run.
We could be the naked band, coming
Hold on,
soon
hold
to a
on.
really private auditorium near you.
You know, somehow I believe you'd actually do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with a hard no. Okay, let's just wrap this up. Kaz, do you need a ride?
Just to Brian's. I'm crashing on his couch until I get a new place.
What? You said it'd be 2 days.
You know you like having me around. Whatever.
Have you heard yourself snore?
She's so
Hey,
beautiful.
Grace, you okay?
They're so beautiful.
I know you've been kind of loose ends since you left college. I was just hoping tonight would cheer you up.
Okay, Kamita, the plan for today, for this replay, is romance Freddy, save Freddy. Pick all the badass options. That's the plan. I did think, and I'll probably do this another time, to romance Apollo and then break his heart later on, and that will be funny. But Freddy deserves better, and I'm gonna take good care of her.
You're always looking out for me, Freddy.
Well, that's the deal, right? Best friends to the end.
Right. I just wish it wasn't always so one-sided.
Hey, don't worry about that. Really, Grace. You'll get through this.
She's so cute.
Music is your life, Freddy. You're the drummer, the lyricist. All of this was your idea.
Freddy's the drummer? I want to see her
wish I
play
knew
the
where I fit.
drums.
I think you fit. You know that, right?
Yeah.
I'm learning more to this way around.
You coming?
I'm gonna hang out a bit and lock up. I'll see you at home.
Aw, she's so sad. I've been listening to this song so much.
With no sails, not a breeze, I am drifting cold waters, no star to be seen. Is the world too much, or is it just me? Everything I set upon unravels at my feet. Everything I've learned wasted on a girl who doesn't know how to be free. Like a boat
There's Calliope.
at sea, with no sails, not a breeze. I am drifting cold waters, no stars
She's so beautiful.
to be seen.
Oh,
Sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. I heard you from outside. My name's Calliope. You have an amazing voice. I hope you know that.
thanks. I'm Grace. Are you here for the audition, or?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Yes, sir. Let's hear it.
Okay. Did you, bring an instrument, or some music?
Some music.
I kinda bring my music wherever I go.
All right. Well,
With the fire furious, I have burned my tongue. Grief from all the promises, too many dreams unsung. All the steps I didn't take and paths proved untrue. Is there any path through? Like a boat lost at
I love this sentence just by itself. There is no inertia in the ocean. And I think that's so beautiful. Okay, this time I want to go charming and kick-ass because I didn't get to explore these options very much last time we were here. So, I'm gonna go kick-ass first and foremost.
Maybe if I paddle hard enough, I'll fight the waves, try to be tough. Can I belong to the sea?
Kick-ass Grace is coming.
Wow. What was that?
Your song was just so wonderful. I had to finish it with you. I hope that's all right. I also know what it feels like to be lost. To feel as if you have no place to turn. That's why I had to come inside.
Okay.
Well, I know why I feel that way, but what's your story?
I'm reaping what I've sown, I think. This has been a very long time coming.
Ouch. Sounds harsh.
Let me hydrate.
May I ask you why you feel so adrift? You're so young. Surely your life is just beginning.
I'm gonna be honest with Calliope because she's pooky.
It would sound stupid.
Try me.
Well, I left school because I didn't feel like I belonged there, but I still haven't found my place. What am I supposed to do? Where am I supposed to go? Shouldn't I have figured this out by now?
Aww.
Those are good questions to ask. I should go.
She's so cool and pooky.
About the audition. I'm sure everyone will agree you're in, if you want to be, that is.
I hope to see you again, Grace. Perhaps soon.
Sooner than we think,
Right.
to be fair.
See you then.
There's no inertia in the ocean. Pretty money.
Did you lose your keys, Fred? I thought you'd be... What the...
Oh my god.
Calliope?
I didn't know where else. I'm so sorry, Grace.
Oh my god. Hitting my nail.
What happened? Who did this?
It doesn't matter now. I didn't want to do this to you. Not like this. I'm so sorry.
What do you mean? Hey! Calliope! Please? Please, come on.
There it is.
What is that?
I am now magic. I am music. Hermes.
Oh, I can wait. Take your time.
Is that my door?
Technically, it's my door. Or our door, maybe? I came as soon as I could.
Then that was very fast. We need help.
I think she's dead. We need help. You need to call someone.
Well, I'm someone. I got called. Happens every time one of us dies, you know? She really is dead, huh? Man. So, the chorus is gonna want to talk to you. Sucks, but, you know.
Explain this right now. Holy shit.
You are gonna tell me what's going on right now.
Whoa.
Who are you? How did you get here? What is happening?
All right, jeez. Let me go. Look, I can see you don't know squat about this, so I'm gonna explain real quick, but then you gotta come with me, okay?
Okay.
When Cal died, you saw a shiny thing come out of her, right? That was her soul. That's what made her a god.
A what?
It's in you now, which makes you a god. Surprise, right? You with me so far?
Surprise!
Cool. Let's go.
All right, we're in. I'm gonna hydrate again. Athena, this bitch. And Apollo. Can't wait to see that son of a bitch.
Where are we?
Sorry to drop you and run, but when an idol dies, there's like 100 different things I gotta do.
No, wait. Where did you bring me? How did we get here?
The chorus can explain. Don't touch anything. Okay?
Okay.
Wait! Come back! Okay. Yeah. I'll just wait here and, not touch anything.
No touchy. I can't even have Cookie Elder. They won't let me. There they are. Oh my god, look lovely, Persephone. God, she's so hot. And Aphrodite is so beautiful.
Our beloved sister, the last of the Muses, has passed on to you, our new sister, delivered to us by dear sweet Hermes. It's, Grace, yes?
Yes?
Oh, my. You have had quite the day, haven't
I
you?
wish, Elder. Calliope is really dead.
So Calliope is really dead. Even if she's a
God?
Yeah, a god.
Yes, we call it passing on, but yes, sadly it happens even to us. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Athena, goddess of wisdom. This is Apollo, god of prophecy, dressed for the
Bitch.
occasion, as always. The wondrous Aphrodite,
Oh my
goddess
god,
of love.
beautiful.
And the one glaring at you is Persephone, once queen of the underworld.
I'll take you back.
Together, we are the chorus. We rule over the idols, our name for the gods who remain. All of us, hidden in your modern world.
Okay. And you live here.
Right, and you live here, not in some city in Europe or a...
On top of a mountain? Oh, I know. Once we roamed marble halls, and now, fashionably appointed apartments. We have Wi-Fi.
I doubt she can use it.
We move with the times, Grace. We have to, if we're going to remain hidden and survive. The mortals grow more and more clever with each passing century. Television! I do what I must.
Oh, we know. Well, since this is a replay, I can just pass, right?
Wait, you said, and Hermes said, that I'm a god now too. And an idol.
That is true.
That thing that came out of her that went into me.
We call it an eidolon, the part of Calliope's soul which made her an idol, which now makes you one.
Athena, we are wasting time.
God, talk to me
The
like
reason
that.
you're here, Grace, the reason why we made you wait so long while we debated, is because we have rules. Those rules mean we can't admit into our ranks a usurper, never mind a possible murderer. I know this will all come as a shock, and I'm so sorry to say it, but I'm afraid you have to die.
No, like hell I do.
Die? You don't have that right. What, you think I'm just gonna stand here and...
Grace, please stop.
No, I'm not gonna stop. Who do you think you are, threatening me like that?
Calliope's blood is literally on your hands.
Okay, yeah, but I didn't do it.
Isn't...
Oh, she looks so helpless.
Aphrodite.
Maybe we should do as we agreed. Calliope's line would end, yes, but what other option do we have? Let a usurper remain an idol?
Justice has to be done, for Calliope's sake.
But... this isn't justice!
I've been listening to this song a lot too, but the other three more.
You cannot hide from this reality.
I'm not hiding, though a little lost here.
If you are lost, little girl, this bears explanation. Dear child, please listen. You have usurped a muse. No recourse to be arranged.
But it's unfair.
I know, but our laws cannot be changed.
But she came to me.
You must realize there are simple rules. If one of us dies, these rules have been the tools that she.
You must know. I didn't do it. Is it weird this isn't so?
Now that the muse is gone,
Now that she's gone,
I'm afraid you'll have to see. The chorus is in accord. Justice won't be ignored.
I disagree.
Did I hear that correctly?
You've been quiet this entire time, Apollo. Why speak up now?
I grieve Calliope's loss just as much as the rest of you, but I can't let you do this.
He's right. What if Grace speaks the truth? What if Calliope chose her?
Aphrodite
And what if
is
Calliope
so
was
spooky.
murdered by her? What if Grace stole her eidolon?
Then we need to find out. Don't you want justice?
Oh, Apollo, I thought we'd agreed this was justice. What would you have us do?
Let me prove myself.
I can prove myself. If you let me. I can try.
She's baffled.
We aren't seriously considering this.
Very well. This one time. I put a motion before the chorus. Do we allow Grace the right to prove her innocence?
Yes.
Aye, aye, Captain.
I think so. Yes.
Fine.
And there we have it.
So I live.
So, no dying. Am I hearing that right? No Grace getting smited by the gods?
You say Calliope chose you. I would like to believe that. I truly would.
We know
You have 1
what
week to find
happened.
out what happened, Grace.
What happens after a week?
There will be a trial. If you cannot provide proof of your innocence by then, oh, our original verdict stands.
Will do.
Okay.
Okay.
What do you want me to say? I can't possibly do this. This is unfair. You know all that already, right? So I'll do my best.
I'm gonna be a sassy Buse.
That's all I've got.
We're not going to keep you, Grace. You have much to do. Before you go, however, a few rules.
Yeah, because you
Do
love
not
those.
reveal our existence to the mortal world. This includes mortal authorities that cannot help you. Do not harm another idol. Do not leave the city. Do as the chorus commands. Otherwise, do whatever you must to find the true killer, if they exist.
Oh, that's all?
Welcome, dear sister.
Yeah.
And do help yourself to a cookie.
I mean, I tried. I was scared. Can I? Right, time to head home. Freddy!
Grace? Grace!
Hi.
Hi! 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 You're kidding, right? When I came home, the door was wide open. You weren't answering your phone. Kaz and Brian are still out looking for... Grace... We thought something happened to you.
Kinda did.
Wait, did something happen to you?
I became a god.
Yes, but you are seriously not gonna believe it.
Ah, one of those nights, huh? Well, it better be good.
I became a god, Freddy. For real.
You were gone all night. Why didn't you answer your phone? Okay, so what exactly are you the god
There's
of?
Ben.
Late night lattes, skipping bed practice?
Sorry, I just thought about... Imagine Tronum cosplays in the future. I know I said I could do Pan, and I could do a cosplay of Pan. However, I was thinking Tronum does Grace and Sleepy this Pan. I'll have to swing by this idea with him.
Freddy? I need to warn you about something.
Yeah? About what? Am I gonna turn to stone? Because that's totally a god thing.
Hi there.
Who is this, Grace? Why does he have horns?
I told you I'm a god.
I did tell you about the god thing, Freddy.
Well, you got me there.
To answer your question, my dear, you see the horns because I allow you to see the horns.
I like Pan a lot.
That's crazy, right? As for who I am, I've been known most often as Pan. So you call me that, if you must call me anything.
Pan, of the Greek gods, Pan, right? What are you, some kind of cosplayer?
The days of idols being called gods are well behind us, I'm afraid, but I assure you, I am the real article. I've come to offer our newest idol a helping hand. Or perhaps two. You do look lost, don't you?
Oh man. Were you sent here?
Did Athena send you? She didn't say anything. I kind of assumed.
That you're on your own? Yes, you'd think she'd do a better job of explaining the rules, wouldn't you? But no, I'm here of my own volition, purely out of the kindness of my immortal heart, I assure you.
Immortal? Wait, who's immortal? I'm sorry, I'm lost here.
I told you the truth, Freddy.
So yeah, about that god thing, I wasn't kidding.
While also standing accused of murder. It's quite tragic.
Is there any way you could explain what's going on, Grace?
The prohibition is against revealing the idols to the mortal world. She's not the mortal world, is she?
She can be
She can be trusted, can't she?
Why do I have the feeling that I'm gonna regret not leaving with Brian and Kaz?
Oh, I can guarantee it.
Okay, Freddy, have a seat. Let's talk.
That was over 3 hours of talk. Almost 3 hours.
That's it?
Huh? I guess. Do you believe in this, Grace?
I had proof.
Sure, but I had proof. I traveled through a magical door.
Which sounds extra cool.
I was a little distracted.
Well, I have a million questions, but I can ask them later. The important thing is that I am here to support my best friend.
You are the absolute bitch.
What did I ever do to deserve a friend like you?
You sat next to me at lunch period, dummy.
Oh yeah, right.
My friendship comes with all sorts of benefits, up to and including the tracking down of supernatural killers.
Oh, yeah.
Such darling camaraderie. It brings a tear to my eye. It truly does.
Speaking of killers.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You wound me, dear lady. I've come to offer advice to our newest idol, a foundling who was set adrift most cruelly.
What's in it for you?
So you're here purely for my sake then? Like a charity case?
My dear sweet girl, as far as you're concerned, I am the god of charity cases.
But you're not, are you? Pan was the god of lust and mischief. Doesn't sound too charitable to me.
Ah, yes. The old tales of the gods. Such antics, such fantasy. Pay them no mind.
You know, you could be the killer, for all I know.
Come to mislead you, perhaps. How fiendishly clever of me. Well called, darling.
And maybe even true.
Poor, poor Pan! To be eternally maligned and mistrusted. Alas, and alas, and alas. I doubt there's a line of idols waiting to offer you advice, Grace. But whether you accept mine or not is for you to decide.
But this time I'm gonna choose Freddy.
Okay, I'll bite. What's your advice? I have to admit, I don't really know where to start.
Well, I'm not normally one to run amok telling others how to live their lives. But have you considered using your powers?
My powers.
Music, art, passion. You are the last muse, and all these are now your province.
The chorus started singing.
When I was talking to Athena and the others, they all started singing. Does that mean that was me?
Let me guess. Music swelled as if from nowhere. Lips quivered, souls were laid bare.
Yeah, I guess.
And yeah, that was you.
Okay, but how does that help me find Calliope's murderer?
Allow me to expedite the process of understanding. Now then, close your eyes. You hear that? It's coming from you. When you sing, what emotion does it summon?
I don't know.
You open your eyes, you look into the crowd, and you feel
powerful.
Here we go.
Grace, you know that you're lost now. You've been given powers you don't understand. I'm the guy who can help you. All that you hear is at your command.
Wait.
No, it's okay, Freddy. This is all me? What do I do?
Start singing.
Now?
Why not?
Okay.
Time's a wasting.
I'm gonna go sassy, kick-ass muse.
Not about to just trust you. You barge in and take over the place. I don't know what I must do, but here's what you can do. Get out of my face. I'm doing it right now.
You're a natural girl.
I don't follow.
Little girl.
Are those really actual horns? And this singing is so hard to swallow. Can you hear me, Grace? What's going on? So sorry you had to be here for this. I'm in the dark too as you're hearing this. Like I know that I'm in full control, cause the words and the tunes I feel here in my soul. If this is a power, I'm not overthinking it. If this was a drink, I'd be drinking it. But someone is dead and I'm losing my head. Like the goat said, this is my time, time to shine. This is my time, time to shine. Grace, nothing makes sense here. And won't the carpet be covered in fleece? And you said someone died here. Shouldn't we then just call the police? Can we all loosen up now?
Let's see.
Remember, this madness is happening to me. This music makes sense to me somehow. But pulling me round is not what I need.
Wow.
Is that gonna be here all the time?
How dare you? You don't know me.
If she has to be, pass me some wine.
Wow.
Grace, is this how you let strangers speak to me? There's a good chance I could throw the both of you out. Still got no idea what all this is about. But I don't feel like an amateur wannabe. If this is a dream, then it's gonna be my time. Time to shine.
Yes.
This is my time. Time to shine. I don't need either of you.
Well, what happens next?
How about a solo? Grace, are you sure about this?
Okay.
Yes, a solo. Do it. We got time.
I never knew I had that in me. That said, I'll never do that.
Oh my God,
again.
Grace, you're starting to comprehend. Let me show you more, or show me the door.
Good idea. I just sang soprano.
The showing of the door part.
My body's shivering. Blood is
I want to turn to Freddy. I want to do this with Freddy.
Freddy's amazing. She's the one I trust. And you're I just got off the
Oh.
bus. If I'm ever needed, she knows I'm there.
I can't work with this.
Do I need you? It's my time. Time to shine.
Working with me or her?
I'm time.
Aw, they look so cute.
All this amateur.
Time to shine. Time to shine.
I chose Freddy now.
Sorry to break it to you, Pan, but I'm not abandoning my best friend.
Aw.
That?
Damn, I can never get this
That's
screenshot.
your choice. Humdrum mortality.
How about trusting in those who love her instead of those who want to use her?
Oh my, such drama. No matter how you employ it, Grace, this is the power of a muse, drawing out that which lies within. I trust you can see how that might be useful in your investigation.
Also, Sleepy, I was thinking if we were together ever to cosplay, because I thought like Tronum would do Pan, right? However, Sleepy, what if one day Tronum does Grace and you do Pan? I think we could work it out, to be honest.
I think so. So I can make people do anything?
If I meant you could make them do anything, I would have said you could make them do anything. No, Grace, you pull truth from within. But it is their truth, and not yours.
You as
A
Pan would
muse does not
slay
command.
severely.
She evokes. She elicits.
I have.
She inspires.
I don't
Look,
know why.
Creepo, Grace already told you to take a hike.
So she did. Allow me to get to the point then. For all your powers, you still need a place to begin your search. And this I can provide. An address. In the city. Where Calliope was staying, I do believe.
Wait, he was gonna give it to me either way?
You have Calliope's address? You should have started with that.
And miss all the dancing? Nonsense. Now this I consider a favor. One I hope you'll remember in future dealings.
I didn't know he was gonna give me that anyway.
That's perfect. We can look for clues there. What this Calliope was doing, who her enemies were.
I should remind you there is an element of danger. A killer is on the loose, no?
I'm not worried.
No worries, I got this.
Oh?
Whatever my magical song powers can't handle, I'm sure a boot to the head will.
I see.
I need to find Kaz and Brian. Just tell them you're okay. If, not the other stuff.
Then I guess I'll go check this place out on my own.
So glad that's settled. I'll let you get to it. I've drinking to resume. Ta-ta.
Hell yeah. Ta-ta. All right. And I gained another achievement. I love getting achievements, guys.
Oh, it's open. That's not a good sign.
Bitch ass Apollo is here.
This is Calliope's apartment? I don't know what I was expecting, but not this. Hello? Oh, sure, Grace, good job. Just announce to the killer that you're here.
Sleepy, yes, but I don't know
I
if
better have a
all
look
on
around.
stream. I want to. Drums.
Right. These aren't... Do I inherit these as the new muse? Is that even okay to ask?
Do I have to see everything to go up? Because we need to go up.
A giant harp. Of course there's a giant harp. I want to believe this is just an ironic photo of Elvis and she wasn't like his muse or... After Calliope left the audition, where did she go? Did she follow me? Did she come here?
There you go. Go upstairs.
I don't see anything useful down here. Maybe there's something upstairs? Oh man, keep it together, Grace. It's just your average, everyday...
There were only 3 muses, you know, not 9. Whenever they found someone who made something truly masterful or created a new art form,
evening.
they'd pass on their idol.
Whatever happened to that?
Take a new name. You see, that's how the mortals became confused. They got it wrong. Like they got almost everything about us wrong.
You scared me.
You scared me. Sitting there in the dark.
Oh.
For all I know, you could be the killer come to hide the evidence or raid the fridge.
Yeah.
No, I'm just here to mourn an old and very dear friend. If I may ask, how did you find this place? And what are you doing here?
You may not ask.
Why do you think? 1 week to prove my innocence, remember?
Yeah, I do remember, yes.
This is Calliope's home. Seemed as good a place as any to start.
I honestly wish I could help you, Grace. You and Calliope both deserved better.
Can you tell me about Calliope? I barely knew her, but she seemed...
She was a beautiful soul.
Yes, she
With
was.
trouble.
You killed her.
troubled?
She thought the idols had lost their way. She argued with us, with all of us, that we needed to change. We hadn't spoken in
God,
years.
she's beautiful.
I hadn't seen her home before today.
Where did you get her address?
I'd rather not talk about it.
Yeah, what about me? We need to talk about it, Apollo. I'm on death row, and you're not helping me at all.
I should thank you for, speaking up for me.
It wasn't right, what they were doing.
It still isn't.
Yeah, I wonder why.
I still need help.
I'm not disputing that, Grace. I just don't think that I'm the one to help you.
This room is a mess. Did you do this?
With this? It was like this when I got here.
And you didn't think that was in the least bit strange?
I didn't think much of it. I came here to be reminded of Calliope, not to search through her things.
He's so dense.
That and it's cleaner than my place.
So you didn't mess up the room, but someone must have. There could be a clue.
No, nothing that I've seen. All this mess, as you put it, is likely the result of her projects.
Her projects?
When Calliope got an idea in her head, she would obsess over it.
No, so
sometimes
he
for
is
months, even
kooky,
years.
but now he pisses me
I
off.
don't know what she was involved with lately, but this...
He has a very pooky aura, if that
for
makes
her,
sense.
this is
But
nothing.
he pisses me off. He's such a baby.
Why can't you help me exactly? Pan said there's no specific rule against it.
You've already met Pan? How odd. It's not that I'm forbidden to help you, Grace. It's that you don't want my help.
Of course I do! You have to know more than me about almost everything!
My help will only make things worse.
How is that possible? I've been sentenced to death.
And without my help, you stand a chance of avoiding that fate.
So you won't answer my questions. You're sitting here in the dark. You say you're mourning Calliope.
What are you insinuating?
I don't know you. For all I know, you could be the killer. You came to get rid of evidence, maybe, or you knew I was coming and you're here to throw me off.
That's ridiculous.
But not
Is
impossible.
The only thing you've said is that I don't want your help, but that's ridiculous?
Damn, he's tall.
I can't do this.
I'm not going anywhere.
I don't have anywhere else to go.
Meaning?
Meaning I'm not leaving until you give me something. I wouldn't do this if it wasn't literally life or death. But I need to know what the problem is.
I haven't sung in
Oh,
centuries.
come on, bitch ass.
According to Pan, I can't force anyone to do anything.
Phantom pains from a missing friend, feeding thoughts, thoughts that never end. What did I do? What didn't I do? Here she is, only in your head. Long gone fights, but they're never dead. What did I do? What didn't I do?
Anytime I'm stuck on what I did and didn't do, I just scan the distance for the next thing. What is the next thing for you?
Next thing, she often said that too. We were statues hiding under sheets, collecting dust. She burst through the door and shouted, "Next thing." Come to the next thing.
Calliope, she's the way to be. Facing out, finding ways to see beyond what's dead. Reaching ahead.
Yeah, that was her. A meteor, a blazing star, and she was no more. What did I do? What didn't I do?
You can be the guy who just stays clinging to his kin, closing all his shutters, but the next thing, a foreign army sweeps in.
But I've tried.
Never with me. We haven't tried.
Flashback.
Let's see.
Always knew that you would come around.
That hidden voice, it will always play. It's on a loop, it will always say, what did I do? What didn't I do? It's a song you can't erase, but you can make a tiny space for something new. The next thing, the next thing, the next thing.
Oh my god, yes.
Very well, I'll help.
I'm listening to so many
I'm
versions of
uncertain
this
what you
song.
expect me to do.
Athena called you the god of prophecy, didn't she? Isn't that telling the future?
Prophecy is the last thing you need, Grace.
Prophecy, bitch.
It'd be helpful if you could explain why, exactly. This is all new to me, remember?
Yes, of course, that's true. It's so easy to forget that. To receive a prophecy is not simply to be told what might happen, it's to be told what will happen. To know a prophecy is to be bound to its outcome.
Yeah, now we know this.
Only in ignorance is one free to choose.
What? That makes no sense. If you tell me I'm gonna fall into a hole...
Then you will.
No, but I'll just avoid holes. All holes, any hole.
And the act of trying to avoid them is what will make you fall. Worse, prophecies are never crystal clear. Sometimes you won't understand the full meaning until it's too late.
So I'm doomed.
So you're saying I'm doomed. All roads lead to doom, and there's nothing I can do about it.
No, that's not what I'm saying. You're still free to act, Grace. But there might be something else I can do to help. Come with me. There's someone I'd like you to meet.
We're gonna meet the Oracle. He really is so fucking messy.
This is where you live?
Oh, yes. Sometimes. And excuse the mess. I don't get many visitors.
No kidding.
This really explains why you didn't notice anything at Calliope's apartment.
Well, don't hold back on my account, Grace.
You said I'm here to meet someone?
Ah, yes. Do you know what an oracle is?
A fortune teller.
Someone who tells the future?
Not quite. They serve as a channel of sorts for my powers. This allows them to offer insight, knowledge they have no earthly means to possess. There's always been one. Over the ages, no matter where I go, one manages to find me.
Meaning there's an oracle here.
There is.
There they are.
What?
I've brought someone to see you.
How many times do I have to tell you? I'm not a magic fortune cookie. Is that what Paul told you? Oracle's my handle. And even if I was the Oracle, I'm certainly not his Oracle.
You sure?
You know what Apollo is, right?
Oh, I know what Paul says he is. Just because someone says they can fly does not make them the Tooth Fairy. Look, I'm sure he told you all sorts of nonsense. I use computers. I'm a hacker. That's it.
I ask very little of you, Oracle. Your help here would be appreciated.
Fine. Don't get your abs in a twist.
Yeah.
Okay, so Paul brought you all this way just to see little old me. What's on your mind, sis?
I need help.
So you're an oracle who uses the internet, huh?
Like I said, it's my handle, and yeah. It's a sweet setup, huh? Some of it's even legit.
The parts I purchased for her, presumably.
Bargain for, fair and square. And I keep telling you to get me an Ethernet cable.
I don't know what that is.
It's the 21st century, Paul. And your 21st century Oracle needs her some download speed, okay?
I need information.
I'm looking for information about someone named Calliope. Can you help?
Oh, the lady from that apartment I sent Paul to.
Yeah,
I've been checking that out.
Yes and no.
What did I tell you?
I looked it up. You could do the same if you learned to use a computer. Here, hold up, I'll show you. There. The apartment was originally purchased 2 years ago by a holding company, Core with a K Enterprises.
Oh. Oh, I see. That would be Persephone.
Dun dun dun.
Persephone is in the one from the chorus. The one who wanted me dead, Persephone.
I wasn't aware Persephone and Calliope were friendly.
Why are you jealous?
Certainly not friendly enough for Persephone to give Calliope an apartment. The good news is that Persephone is easy to find. I can take you to her if you like.
Will there be trouble?
I'm thinking she won't be happy to see me.
Persephone is rarely happy to see anyone.
Great! We're all done now.
Thank you for your help, Oracle. Please, do try to get out from behind your screens at least once today. Perhaps go for a walk.
Yeah, sure, will do. Leave a tip on your way out.
All right, time to go. To the underworld. Isn't Kore Persephone's old name before Mary? Is it? I actually don't know much about lore, about the Greek mythology, but that would make sense. Is it? If Sleepy tells me, I
Welcome
believe.
to the underworld.
Wow. How have I never heard of this place?
Persephone keeps it a secret, while still managing to draw a crowd every night. Don't ask me how. Here in the underworld, idols can be themselves, even if they don't look human.
There he is. Is it dangerous?
There are idols here other than Persephone?
Almost guaranteed.
Is it dangerous?
Shouldn't be. But before Calliope, I would have said an idol getting murdered was next to impossible. If we're to find Persephone in all this, we'll need to split up. Have you considered what you'll say to her?
I'm gonna do a rap battle.
All I know is if she's spoiling for a fight, she'll get one.
It might come to that, I suppose.
You're not gonna try to stop me?
Sometimes strength is the only thing Persephone respects. You need to be prepared to use your powers, as you did with me. Come find me in the crown if you need anything. Otherwise, be careful, Grace.
Okay. I want to talk to Eros. I miss him.
Oh, hey. You're the new muse, aren't you?
I guess I am, yeah.
Aphrodite mentioned it. Didn't figure I'd
Eros
see
is
you
spooky.
here, though. Oh, excuse the manners. Name's Eros, god of sex.
There's a god of sex.
Wait, did you say that you're the god of sex?
Desire, really. Sensuality. Attraction. Why? Were you expecting a chubby little flying baby with a bow and arrow?
I wasn't...
I actually preferred Cupid, but Pan had to be the trickster. Spread all those stupid stories.
I'm sorry.
Why? It's not your fault. Just another grudge I get to carry around forever.
I need to find Persephone.
Here's the thing. I'm looking for Persephone, but I can't find her anywhere.
Well, I know where she is, but I question whether she'd be happy to see you.
Well, that's not the question I'm going for, though.
I like you, but Mother told me what happened at the chorus. I don't want to cause trouble with Persephone.
I don't blame you.
I don't know Persephone well, but considering what I do know, I don't blame you.
I know it's lousy, and I'm sorry. I hope I can make it up to you someday.
He's so nice.
You know Aphrodite, right? I only met her the once.
Sure, she's my mother. You know how it is.
How would I know? New here, remember?
Oh, right. Yeah, sorry. I wasn't thinking. But you hear a lot of idols talk about each other like that. You know, mother, brother, sister, grandfather. None of us are actually related. We just played a family for so many centuries, it may as well be true.
So Aphrodite's your mother.
So Aphrodite is your mother, but not really.
That's right. A long time ago, she took care of me when I needed taking care of. The mortals, they just assumed. These days, well, it's not like that anymore. We're not as invulnerable as we used to be. Least of all, Aphrodite.
I'm just gonna keep talking
The god
to
of
him. I love
sex
him
at a
so
club.
much.
Looking for someone?
Once I might have, sure. Now I'm just here to see it happen.
See what happened?
Look out there. See all these people. The hope, the anticipation, the connections, they bounce off each other. To me, it's like lightning.
Sounds like fun. I think for the hideout,
There are
I'll
worse
do
ways
it
to
just
spend a night
bit.
out.
I used to make it happen, you know. Mortals once begged me to make it happen, to inspire true love. But now I only inspire sex. Not the same thing.
I guess
It's just
so.
as well. People should find true love the hard way. They'll value it more.
Is everything
You
okay?
seem a little distracted. Is everything okay?
Of course it is. Sure. Not obvious, huh? Truth is, I don't come here that often. No, it's hard to get away. I just want... Nope, never mind.
Oh man, I love him.
Even idols have their bad days, huh?
Bad weeks, bad months, bad centuries. But who am I talking to? You're the one with your life on the line.
I'll
I'll see you around.
Count on it.
Yeah. Let's go talk to Pan. God is hot.
As I live and breathe, if it isn't our dear muse.
Hi, Pan.
Tell me, have you decided to leave your troubles behind and join us in the land of shadows and revelry?
Thanks for the address.
I should thank you for the address. It's what led me here.
No need to thank me. You'll owe me.
Yeah,
Remember,
I do.
How you managed to stir the sun god from his oh so tiresome gloom, I cannot imagine. Nicely done.
Did you know Apollo would be at that apartment?
However would I know something like that?
See, you play innocent, but I just don't believe you.
Flatterer.
You must know why I'm here, right?
Let me guess. You seek our sweet-natured proprietress.
I sure
Can
do.
you help me find her?
Earlier I wasn't good enough, but now, I see how it is. By all means, I'd love to tell Persephone that the source of her rage has intruded on her domain.
Are you afraid?
Don't tell me the big bad Pan is afraid.
Seeing as I am neither big nor truly bad, it behooves me to be wary of those who are both.
That's awfully sensible for you.
You barely know me, my little dumpling.
My little dumpling.
But if I am anything, I am a survivor.
What a man.
Suit yourself. I'll find another way.
It's for the best. My best, at any rate.
I should get going. I'm sure I'll see you soon.
Who do
One
we
can
need
only
to
hope.
talk to? Hermes? Oh, he's thinking of Dominant.
Whoa, you're here. I mean, you gotta be somewhere, but you're here.
Hello, Hermes.
Sorry about running off on you back at the thing. Didn't really have a choice, but sorry anyway.
Do you know if Persephone is here? I need to talk to her.
Oh, you're serious. Why would you want to talk to Persephone? Nobody ever wants that. One time, I laughed too loud near her, and she threatened to ban me from the club. I don't want to be banned. I like it here.
Let's go.
Pull yourself together. Are you gonna let Persephone boss you around forever?
Maybe?
Fair.
No, you do that, she'll be
answer.
walking all over you for centuries. You're a god.
Yeah, I'm a god.
You never know, she might be impressed, right?
Heck yeah. Yeah, let me know when you want to find her. I'll even stand way, way back while you chat.
All right, let's go.
If you're
Come on, we
angry
got
with anyone,
this.
Persephone, be angry with
Oh,
me.
shut the fuck up, Apollo.
It was I who...
I will deal with you later.
Hot lady
I was
time.
willing to
I'm
leave you
so
be, Grace.
excited.
To wait until your guilt was certain. And yet here you are, in my domain, uninvited. Why? Are you here to beg for mercy? Are you here to challenge me? Should I be afraid?
Where's your problem?
What is your problem with me exactly? You've had it in for me the moment you saw me.
My problem? My problem is that I'm filled with questions, Grace. Filled to the brim. Do you really expect us to believe that Calliope chose you?
Why would
What's
she
the real
not?
story? Did you stumble across her as she lay dying and desperate? Are you an accident? Did you learn what she was? Did you torture her, hold her at the point of death until she agreed to hand over her eidolon?
Persephone, this isn't...
That's my problem, Grace. With you. And you can't make it go away.
I've had enough.
That's it. I'm done talking.
Grace, I don't think
Forget
this...
it, Apollo. She's spoiling for a fight, so why not give it to her?
So it's a challenge after all.
Yeah.
You hear that? You're in my house, little muse. You want answers? Fight for them.
I will.
A lost little girl. You
Yeah, imagine.
And I sure ain't in the mood to make new friends. Go home, little girl. The shadows drawing near, and you all alone. We both
This is
know
so
how
cool.
this
I'm gonna hydrate, by the way.
ends.
Okay.
Let's see how far she bends. We all know how this ends.
Hee hee hee. All right.
Hello? Testing 1, 2, testing 3. Is this thing on? Are you testing me with your coterie, ogling expectantly? Heads up, wrecking me won't come for free. See, it won't be easy, Persephone, when I use the moves I bring blessedly. Shadows don't scare me, see, I'll survive it. Maybe you want to do this in private.
You're lost.
Damn.
You're wasting our time now. The gall of a squeaking mouse in a lion's den. Give up, little girl. The bus home is leaving. Seen it so many times, we all know how this ends.
I'm gonna fight back.
We all know how it ends.
Wait, you're she the Persephone? Oh boy, a celebrity dissing me. Now remind me, P, jog my memory. Sorry, not up on my ancient history. Underworld, now that rings a bell. Was it you who was married to the king of hell? It's hazy, Hades, so you're his lady? Before my time, because I'm such a baby. Please teach me my ABCs, me. I never featured in Euripides. So where are they now? Wow, look around. You're the big cheese of a hole in the ground.
Damn.
Don't you have any idea what you're dealing with, child? Surprise, surprise, coins on your eyes. Give them to the ferryman. Get it in your little head. You're spitting at the queen of the dead.
You're not my queen, P. I'm alive. You got a real life muse in this basement dive. You could use a boost. Should I play a gig? Hey, word of mouth works, P. It'll be big.
Get lost, little girl.
I need a room and a rider and a cut of the bar.
Making me
I got needs, you
angry.
see. Say please, I'll bring keys and a couple guitars.
You don't want to know how far we could
We haven't
descend.
fought yet. I'm sorry, what's up? Let me guess how it ends. Like you already said.
Back off, little girl.
We're young, you're old, we live, you
You're
die.
asking for trouble.
The end, see, that's how time works. Bye-bye.
You wanna push me, so look and then see how this ends. How this always ends.
We're gonna go with it.
Don't you have any idea how you sound right now? We hear it all the time. The world is full of ghosts, and nothing's ever born. You're choking on dust down here now. Maybe that's your cue. Time's come to move on. Make space for someone new. Someone not as bored as you. Maybe this new muse will do.
Don't use that word. You have no right to use that word. After what you did to her.
I feel bad.
Why don't I just kill you and wipe the floor with you? Don't use that word. You have to fight to use that word. You don't go in and take. That's your biggest mistake. For Calliope's sake.
I feel bad.
Okay, show's over. 1,000 times. It's nearly dawn. The single note should take you down now. Work lights on without even trying, and you didn't mind 1,000 times.
I don't want to hurt Persephone.
One note and suddenly you'll have to go home, but you can't stay here. You're the song and you're being sung, the lullaby of the muse. Not an easy thing to lose. Wish I could hear it again.
See, that was cute. That was nice. That wasn't so bad. I didn't kill her.
Just tell me one thing. What prompted this little visit of yours?
We went to Calliope's apartment, and we know that you own it.
I see. Follow me, then.
Like, I want to be this kick-ass muse, but I don't want to hurt people's feelings, so how the fuck does that work?
Calliope came to me years ago. She'd grown tired of arguing with the idols, tired of being branded a troublemaker. She couldn't watch the idols wither away without a fight. I knew how she felt, so I gave her the apartment.
That's it.
You gave her that beautiful
sorry,
place?
I bonked the microphone.
That's generous of you.
I had it to give.
Generosity isn't exactly what you're known for, Persephone.
I felt sorry for her, Apollo. Not that it makes any difference. It's been at least 2 years since we spoke. After I heard the news, I went to the apartment and turned it upside down. I had to know the truth.
That was you?
I didn't find anything. Nothing to say what she had been involved with, or gotten into, or who she might have been fighting with.
You still think I did
So
it?
what now? Do you still think I'm guilty?
The jury's still out on whether Calliope chose you, but do I think you killed her? No.
If it wasn't Grace, that means someone else was behind Calliope's death. Someone who could keep their involvement hidden.
One of us.
Yeah.
Does it have to be an idol? You thought I killed Calliope. Couldn't it have been some other mortal?
Despite how he might look, it's not a simple matter to kill an idol.
It was difficult enough to believe you had done it. If another mortal killed her, they somehow escaped detection. We found nothing, no evidence of a battle.
That must explain why, eh?
Of course we looked. What do you think was happening while you waited? If Calliope was attacked elsewhere, even magic revealed no trace of it.
Did you say magic?
Wait. Did you say magic?
You can battle me through a song in a world of your own creation, and yet magic is beyond belief?
Well, sure. I just thought...
We have our powers just as you have yours.
I can grow a field of corn like nobody's business.
Yeah.
Some would say our powers are also magic, but true magic is a different and older power.
Oh, sleepy.
Hecate's domain.
Hecate.
And it was of no use here.
We shouldn't rule it out. We haven't tried everything yet.
Couldn't we go to Athena with this? If you've changed your minds and you're both part of the chorus...
Athena would be sympathetic, but
No, she would.
the die has been cast.
She won't go back on the edict, not without clear evidence.
Oh, now you want evidence?
She acted on the information she had. If we want to sway her, we need something better.
Okay.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do. You know the idols. Don't you have any ideas?
I told you I wouldn't be of much help, Grace.
Oh, shut the f-
Did you now? That's unsurprising. When are you ever of help to anyone but yourself?
Says the woman who forced Grace to challenge her rather than answer a simple question.
Oh, but that
Calliope
was fun.
died, Apollo. Calliope, who came with us all the way from the old world.
You think I don't know that? Are you forgetting what the Muses meant to me?
Well, I'm not giving up. That's right. You heard me.
That's right.
Maybe it's easy for you to throw in the towel. Why not? Your life isn't at stake. But I'm gonna fight. If I have to kick every ass on Olympus, I am getting through this.
Yeah.
Calliope, I'm listening now. Tell us what end you were doomed to.
Calliope, blinded by fire, one match did you strike that consumed you.
The songs are so beautiful in this game. I can't.
What could she have done to earn such a fate? You are blinded.
God of the sun hides from his own eyes. What would you know about fate?
You say that you knew her, she was family to us, yet you don't hesitate to accuse her. Oh, queen without a throne, go back.
I'm just gonna pick the red as much as I can take it.
Stop this. Every action comes with a cost.
And who could she have
Of course, Livy, you get him.
lost to?
Apollo, your help is not needed here. Go ahead and abandon another muse.
How could you throw that gauntlet at me? Could your heart shrivel any further?
You abandoned me to a
Terrible
terrible fate.
You replay your injuries
It's
till
far
it's
too
too
late.
late.
You know how far I've been before I
trapped.
snapped.
This is not about you. Enough! This helps no one.
There he is, God of the sun. Apollo, for my sake, take a deep breath. I need your help, not your anger. These old wounds, they have you paralyzed. Calliope would want more from you.
She wanted so much more.
I'm gonna stay with Persephone. She's...
Follow him or stay.
No, we have to do different. We have to do different. Fuck. Sorry, Persephone Pookie. In another lifetime, we were
That
together.
was not my finest moment.
I'm gonna
Persephone
make you
will never let this go.
miserable.
What the hell was that? You
By
were
the way,
one step
Sleepy,
away from full thunder and lightning.
For this replay, we are gonna romance Freddy. And we're gonna try and save Freddy. I'm gonna leave Apollo for another day.
Old habits die hard, especially around my family. That's why I've tried to avoid my fellow idols for so long. I don't like who I am when I'm with them.
Freddy is so pokey.
You'd think being thousands of years old would make idols more mature. And yet...
Oh, I've forgotten 10 lifetimes by now. Perhaps my maturity was in one of those. At least coming here was useful. You have a better idea of where to start looking, right?
And where's that?
And where is that?
I need to give it some thought. This won't be easy. If another idol is behind this, they know as well. They had a plan.
Who could it be?
So you don't know where to look next.
I need time to sort it out. Just be patient, Grace.
Is there anything I can do in the meantime? Someplace I can look?
Don't you want to relax? You haven't rested since this began.
I'm on
Relax?
death row.
Who can relax? I've been sentenced to death, Apollo.
Fair point. Even so, go home, Grace. The next time you see me, I'll have a better notion of what to do.
Fine. But I'm holding you to that.
Okay, remain at Apollo's side. Oh yeah, because I'm gonna get more achievements because I'm doing a lot of things different.
Hey, Freddy.
Wait. That was the end of Act 1, right? And we are now starting Act 2. Since this is a replay, do I continue a little more? Because Act 2 is over 3 hours. Last time I played, it was over 3 hours. So should I start Act 2 a little bit? I think we could do that. Because Act 2 is huge. Let me check the vowed. Yeah, Act 2, the stream was 3 hours and 12 minutes. You could do a little stop and then when you get tired, maybe. I think I'll do that. Because Act 2 is very big, so we can start Act 2. Maybe stop halfway. Let's do that, because I'm also doing this a little quicker because I'm not choosing all of the options because this is a replay. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So I'll start Act 2 for a bit and we'll stop whenever. This is good. Yeah, I like it.
Have you been waiting up this whole time?
Yeah? A goat man sends you off into the night. Your life is on the line. And I'm gonna, what, sleep? What if you were taken prisoner, kept in a cave by a cyclops, or I don't know, turned into a tree? I was worried sick.
Oh, Freddie, I love you so much.
You were worried about me? Aw.
Well, you're my best friend in the whole world, Grace. Plus, you know, what would the band do?
Yeah.
Right, the band. Where are Kaz and Brian anyway?
I told them you were fine, which isn't a lie, because technically you are. Now tell me everything that happened. Huh. Persephone runs a club called the Underworld. That's a little on the nose.
I wouldn't suggest saying that to her face.
And you ended up siding with Apollo? Lord of the Sun, god of prophecy? Do you trust him?
Well, not really.
Not really, but I don't have much choice. He's willing to help and hasn't asked anything in return.
Yeah, but if they're anything like the stories, you should be careful around these idols. So, what are your options? You need to go back to Apollo's place, right?
I could go back to the Underworld. Make sure Persephone isn't taking my decision personally.
Oh, I should
talk
to her, yeah.
There's this. Pan left a card, says, "Come by Olympus." I doubt he means the mountain in Greece.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't live
That
there.
name keeps coming up. The idols live there, or at least most of them do.
Sounds cool. Even if Pan is there.
Still not a fan?
You know how some people just set your teeth on edge? That's Pan. I can't help it. But it doesn't matter. I said I'd help, and that's what I'll do. You can count on me, Grace.
Yeah, you would just
Thanks,
go to
Freddie.
Paris real quick.
The muse? Oh, the embodiment of inspiration. Can you believe it?
Yeah, kinda.
Oh, they're adorable. Wait, I wanna see what's up with Persephone. Persephone Pookie, I still love you.
As I recall, Grace, when I said stay or leave, you chose to leave. If it wasn't clear, I don't give second chances. Or did you have some other reason for darkening my doorstep?
I wanted to see you.
I wanted to see you again. Make sure there were no hard feelings.
Oh, so it's a social visit then. Oh, let me be clear. There are no hard feelings. There are no feelings at all.
In another lifetime we kissed.
You came, you got what you wanted, you left. Wherever you need to go next, I'm sure Apollo can take you.
We could still be friends.
There's nothing stopping us from being friends. We don't need to be allies.
As I said before, I'm still not convinced of your innocence. I'd say that stops us from being friends, Grace.
Really? Still?
Either you're guilty, in which case you won't be here long, or you're innocent, and we can speak after the trial. But one last word of advice before you go. If you want to survive, don't look to anyone else for help. Not Apollo, not Pan, not even me.
Well, but
You
how
walked
the fuck-
away from my offer, and I respect that. Make your choices and live with them.
You know, she's so real for that. She's so real.
I'd say hello, Grace, but I'm afraid that look on your face might be catching.
What is this place?
It's a garden, darling. Surely even mortals have them.
This building. All those people I pass getting up here. Are they all idols?
Oh, at least some of them.
It's Martha from accounting.
Welcome to Olympus, dear Grace. Our home hidden away in plain sight. Marvelous, isn't it?
You asked me to come?
You asked me to meet you here?
I did. Though I feared you might decline, considering your rather callous rejection earlier. Regardless, my pride is intact, as is the favor you owe me, which I now wish to collect.
I do owe you, I do.
Oh, sure. I'm totally in a position to help others right now. Lay it on me.
Here's the thing. A friend has begged for my help, and you're far better suited than I to offer what he requires. I'll give you a key to reach the reliquary where he resides. You help him, and then we're even. If that's not enough incentive, the reliquary is also where you'll find the lovely Hecate. A sorceress of her power could aid your quest. What do you say?
I'll think about it, but no promises.
Marvelous. The gentleman you seek is named Asterion. Lovely fellow, quite harmless. I'll send a package to your domicile that contains directions and the key you'll need to reach the reliquary.
I said no promises.
Well, if you decide to go, Grace, you'll still need all those things. Say hello to darling Hecate on my behalf, will you?
I shall. But let's talk to Apollo.
Ah, Grace, you're back. That's good. I was just about to call you.
He means he wants me to call you because Paul here still hasn't figured out how to use a phone.
That's not true. I know how. I just don't like them. They're confusing. Anyhow, I've been contemplating our list of suspects, and I think Pan is someone we need to consider.
No.
I actually went to see Pan at Olympus. I guess that wasn't such a great idea?
Spoke to him again.
Well, yeah.
Already.
For the third time. He was at the underworld, too. He wants me to repay a favor by helping someone at a place called the Reliquary.
The Reliquary? Now, why would Pan send you there, of all places?
But by the way, Apollo knows what happened. So when he says, oh, I think we should look into Pan, he's just doing that to throw us off. He knows what happened. Just so you are on the same page with me.
I don't like the sound of that.
Yeah, he knows what happened. He knows it's Athena's fault. Athena was going to kill the last muse either way. Maybe he didn't know the how, but he knew the why. And he knew the who.
I don't know why you're so suspicious. He seems relatively harmless.
Relative to what, Grace? How much do you really know about him? Aphrodite is holding a party of sorts, one you should attend. She is closest to Pan. Indeed, she knows almost all the idols. If anyone is up to something, she's bound to know.
Shaking my head, sleepy. I guess you should see the VODs on YouTube. Wink, 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 kiss, kiss.
Okay, I'll go. Eventually.
Perfect. I will see you there.
Paul, you should see this. The names you wanted me to look up are getting weird results.
I don't doubt it. I was hoping you could...
Get over here!
No worries, Paul. I'll see you later.
Paul. Well, let's go to the reliquary. Make the
When I opened that
peaceful
shipping
one.
container, I was expecting, I don't know, rats.
Yeah.
Instead we have... Where the hell are we?
It's hard to say. Weren't we going to some kind of library?
So I was told.
That's how Pan described it. He said it was a, what's the word? A reliquary?
That is where relics are kept, like magic items, like when we played D&D.
This is nothing like D&D.
Well, I don't know about you, Grace, but if a dragon came flying out of that mist, I would not be the least bit surprised.
You are such a nerd.
Speaking of, how much do you actually know about Hecate and this idol you're supposed to help?
Not much.
The idol we're here to help is named Asterion.
And you know who that is, right?
No. Should I?
That's the Minotaur's real name. You know, big bullhead, horns, lives in a giant labyrinth.
Pan did not mention that.
Why am I not surprised?
We should go inside instead of standing out here in the fog.
It's more of a mist, really.
A mist potentially full of monsters.
In we go, then. Are you really planning on doing that favor for Pan?
Well, if I can.
If I can, sure. Why not?
Because Pan, that's why not?
I thought you were over that.
Okay. I hope you're right. Let's go meddle in someone's love life. What could go wrong?
She's a huge bitch.
I guess the Titan thing is literal, huh?
Mortals within the reliquary. Who permits this intrusion, this sacrilege? This knowledge is not meant for the likes of you. I shall grind you into the dust from whence you came!
Back off, lady.
Listen, lady. I don't care who you are. One more word and I'll have you dancing a jig until your giant feet fall off.
Grace...
No! I've had it with being threatened. Just once I'd like to go somewhere and not be challenged to a fight.
You...
Fair.
are... Grace?
Shrink, big lady.
Then Calliope is dead. Is that now? I thought that was not for another 11 months yet.
Nobody told you?
Nobody told you the news? That's rude.
I do not need to be told. It has been written, and thus I know.
Has it also been written who murdered Calliope?
Murder? No, Calliope dies in a vehicle crash in your arms. It is written.
We started Act 2 now.
Yes, it's right here. Calliope joins Grace's band. They become friends. Months later, there is an automobile accident and...
An accident? No, that's not what happened.
Are you saying the books are wrong?
Seems so.
They're wrong about this. Calliope was murdered just a few days ago.
That is impossible.
I don't know what to tell you.
You will explain. We will both sit and you will explain.
There will be tea.
There will be tea. Curious. It is clear something unanticipated has occurred, something outside the realm of fate.
Is that even possible?
It is, but I must follow the threads back to their source to find the origin of the deviation. It may take years of research.
Years? I don't have years.
That is unfortunate.
if there is nothing else, I must ask you both to leave so I may begin at once.
Well...
Is there some way you can help me that doesn't take years? Like a spell or something? You know not of what you speak.
I don't.
The most powerful magics are long beyond my grasp. What about the relics? Maybe one of them could... No. You do not have permission from Athena for such access. But your timeline is all messed up! How do you know this isn't— My agreement with Athena is clear. Now is the time when you leave.
Oh, come on, man.
Are you sure about that? Because I'm not going. It is written. I'm guessing she doesn't talk to people much.
I don't know. Hecate seems super nice.
And super unhelpful.
Well, I don't think we're getting back inside. Do you have another plan?
Maybe I could ask Athena? Hecate did say I get her permission later.
I'm sure, but how much later is... do you hear what I'm hearing?
Here he comes.
Oh, you're still here? I had to run the entire... Oh, that's a long way, isn't it? Did Pan send you? Please tell me Pan sent you. I need your help so bad.
You were right, Freddy.
Huh. Looks like you were right, Freddy. He is a Minotaur.
The Minotaur. Was there really any doubt?
I'm so glad you're here. If you help me, I promise I can help you too. I really can. It has to be you. I am so in love with my dear sweet Kate. I just don't know how to tell her. Please help me tell her.
Okay, so you're in love with Hecate. What is it you think I can do?
A muse knows about poetry and the heart and how to make words beautiful. All I want is to ask her, but I need good words. You know, please say you'll help me.
I'll do the best I can.
I do this and you'll help me in return, right?
Athena made Kate swear she's not allowed to say anything about what happens at the tower. But she never made me swear. Maybe she never thought anyone would ask. But I'll tell you, even if Kate doesn't like it, I'll tell you.
If I do this first.
If you help me, any trouble will be worth it.
Hecate might say no. You know that, right?
Well, she probably will. I mean, she's
we'll
Kate.
See. We'll see if I can
And
succeed
me.
at this again.
But just once, I'd like to be able to ask her, you know, to say it out loud instead of thinking it. I'll still help you, no matter what she says. I promise.
I can't say I'm exactly sure what to do.
Can't you just, start the music?
Yeah, but to do what?
Oh, leave that to me. I am so excited about this, I can't even stand it.
What exactly did you have in mind, Freddy?
Here we go.
Have a vibe and you go for it.
I'm not great at words. I'm more of a dancer.
Just speak from the heart. Be honest. You can do it.
You cast a spell on me. Not literally, obviously.
Oh my god.
But I feel in summary, you and me are meant to be. 'Cause you put a hex on me. You didn't do it to me directly. I'm not blaming you specifically, just that metaphorically, shit, can someone help me?
I love it. You got this. Don't lose your nerve.
I'm too excited, it's hard to describe. I got a bull in a china shop vibe. Just breathe and take it slowly. Tell her you love her only and she can... I'm thinking out loud, aren't I?
It's okay. Just tell her what you want.
You You rock my world, and I'm telling you, Kate, you already know I'm the perfect housemate. I've never been wary, cause nothing is scary.
Kiss, kiss,
I'm big
Libby.
and I'm hairy, and my head is on straight.
Okay.
Yeah, you're doing great, Asterion.
I have one question. From whence comes this confession? Surely you know I know so little of feeling. I've been so alone. It's all that I've known. This idea you want more has left me quite reeling.
What do now?
Chorus.
You've cast a spell on me. It's a feeling that's killing me. But let's say categorically, oh Katie, it's just you and me.
You're doing great. Give it some confidence.
Remember, Katie, that I've got your back. If ever this tower was under attack, I'd hunt them down like the old days. I'd chase them down the old ways. Or we could do it your way. I'm not some maniac.
It seems you desire a trial by fire. You believe I require a guard just in case. I'm a titan, you see. Such attackers would flee with but one look at me. Terror on each face.
You're not terrifying. I don't know you like I do.
That's not what she meant.
Hecate, please cast a spell on me to forget this whole embarrassing catastrophe. Underneath this bullhead's fur's a red-faced wannabe. Seriously, I'm freaking out.
I'm going
Grace,
in.
Somebody please rescue me. This is a disaster. Grace, help me.
Hecate, if you don't mind, I'll take the floor because I feel obliged to help this minotaur. He's a bit absurd, he gets stuck on a word, but he flies like a bird when you walk in the door. Could the love of your life be right under your chin? Well, there's no need to guess, he's already moved in. Please understand, Grace, it's not him I can't face. My heart is a difficult place to admire. Hot coals at its core, burned so many before, yet he carries this torch, unaware of the fire.
Kate, will you dance with me? Oh, never mind. You know, this isn't the first time I've pretended to dance with you.
Yes, twirl!
Who thought a ball could live under a shell? I don't need your answer, you know me too well. This love is my truth, and I know in my soul that the magic in here is beyond our control.
It's true, there's a part of me that yearns for more. If I had my pick, it'd be you I adore. Not all this written, powers greater than fate give meaning to what the world puts on our plate. Yet, even so, this could all go astray.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
He's bared his soul, so what's the debate? Will you let him in before it's too late?
Do it, Hecate.
Asterion.
Kate?
Yay!
You've cast a spell on me.
You will not regret this.
Not yet. It is written. You've cast a spell on me.
We did it.
I shall have my own story. You cast a spell on me, and we shall write it together. You've cast a spell on me, a tale of romance and glory. You've cast a spell on me, but do we have enough leather? You've cast a spell on me.
Aw, they look so pretty.
Well, that was diverting. You felt this way the entire time, Asterion, and you said nothing?
I didn't think I was worthy. I mean, look at me. I'm only, half a man.
You have been a devoted friend over the long and lonely years, Asterion. I only wish I had realized sooner we could have been more. As for you, Grace, I thank you for arranging this diversion, however it came to pass. I'm glad to see someone happy, finally.
That would be me.
Yeah.
I am also not displeased by this course of events.
Wow, look at you. Living the wild life.
Come, Asterion, I wish to speak of this further, and find an appropriate outfit.
Hey, wait for me outside, yeah?
How long are we supposed to wait? It's been over an hour.
I'm sure it's fine, Grace. I doubt the Minotaur would break his promise. Say, what'd I tell you?
Whew. You still here? I'm sorry. Kate had a lot to say.
Wait, is everything
Everything's okay, I hope?
Oh, yeah. Oh, it was so wonderful. Kate just wanted to talk about feelings and that, which, well, neither of us are good at. Right, so, I suppose you want to know how Calliope broke into the reliquary that night.
She did what?
Yeah,
No,
we didn't know that.
We didn't know anything about that. Do you mean the night she died?
Oh, well, I thought you already knew. Yeah, the night Calliope died, she broke in somehow. Thing is, we know she didn't take anything or even touch anything. I just remember the alarms, and I chased after her.
Did you say the reliquary has alarms? Like burglar alarms, cameras?
Oh, no, nothing like that. It just has a lot of protections. Magic.
I don't know magic, actually.
Oh, well, it's just meant to keep the dangerous stuff from being touched. It was set off, so something happened in the reliquary. We just, don't know what exactly.
How do you know Calliope didn't touch or take anything?
Kate knows everything in the reliquary, right down to the last book. She's been looking, but she can't figure if anything was touched. It makes her so mad not to know. And it made Athena pretty mad too.
Athena got involved?
Yeah, when Kate finally told her, Athena wants Kate to keep investigating, but it doesn't look good.
Those alarms don't go off if someone breaks into the reliquary? They don't detect intruders?
Well, normally nobody does that.
Well, Calliope did. She got in somehow.
Well, she must have snuck in the back way. Where do you think I keep running from? Whatever Calliope did here, it was enough to set off the alarms. That's all I know.
You chased Calliope, but did you ever catch up with her?
No. If I'd have caught her, I'd have brought her back and Kate would have gotten answers out of her. All I know is that she was hurt, bleeding bad, but I don't know why. I wanted to help her, but she got away in the fog. Then I ran into Medusa.
Wait, what? Medusa? Here?
Yeah. Well, she's not normally here. I think maybe she was chasing after Calliope too.
What relics are there? Maybe Calliope was looking for one, but couldn't find it before...
Yeah, that I'm not supposed to say.
Ah, damn it.
Do you have the golden fleece, the shield of Zeus, the sword of Damocles? Is it suspended?
You know a lot about that stuff for a mortal.
So it's all real?
I can neither confirm nor deny any of that. All I know is that nothing got used and nothing got taken.
Athena knows what happened here the night Calliope died?
Yeah, Kate told her a day or so later, I think. We didn't know Calliope died that night, though.
What? Athena didn't mention it?
Nope. Not that that's weird. She's, well, she's not the chatty type, you know. She came in all quiet and cool, wanted to know who was here that night and what Calliope might have wanted. She swore Kate to silence. Not me, though. Guess she's not as smart as Kate.
What was Medusa doing here?
She was chasing after Calliope too, I think, but she wouldn't say why. I asked. She never got into the reliquary, though. She was just out here in the fog.
Couldn't Medusa have broken in like Calliope did?
Yeah, but I chased Calliope from the reliquary. If Medusa had been there, I would have seen her.
How could Calliope have been wounded?
It couldn't have been Medusa, like I said. She never got close.
But Calliope was wounded inside the reliquary?
That's where the blood was. We don't have anything that would attack anyone, though.
So someone else. But they did it inside the reliquary.
If so, they vanished after.
This means Calliope came here the night she died. This is where she was attacked.
But we don't know by whom.
We know Medusa was here. She might even have been involved.
Well, she's super scary, but, you know she works for Athena, right? I thought maybe that's why she was here, but Athena said she didn't know about it.
That does seem suspicious.
If that's all you need, then I have to go. Kate will be so mad if she finds me gone. Good luck, Muse.
You okay there, friendo?
Furious.
Honestly, I'm furious. Someone knew she was here. They attacked her here.
And got away without Asterion seeing them.
I might never find out, Freddy. What if I go to Medusa and that leads nowhere? What then? Someone murdered her and they might never see justice.
One thing at a time, Grace. You'll figure it out. I know you will.
I guess so. Next thing is to go back to Pan. Tell him his favor is done.
What an adventure.
Sorry?
You're just lucky, Grace. Luckier than you think. You go do what you have to, and I'll meet you back at the apartment, okay?
We go back to see Pan, and then I'll probably end it.
Pan! I hope you're here, because I don't know where else to look for you.
Of course I'm here, Grace. Where else would I be but amongst the trees and the wild things? I really must thank you, by the by. Asterion is simply over the moon, and he's already repaid me with this select tome from the reliquary.
What, a book?
That's why you did all this? Because you wanted some book?
Not just some book, but a tome from the forbidden depths.
I doubt Hecate would be pleased.
Oh, most assuredly not. Neither would Athena, which makes it all the more delicious. I trust you got what you needed. More grist for the mill of your innocence, as it were.
Stop playing with me.
You know I did. Don't try to deny it.
I'm fairly certain I've yet to deny anything at all.
He's right.
Ugh.
Grace, if I didn't know better, I'd say you were being fresh.
Oh my goodness.
Go ahead. Tell me it's a coincidence that you knew exactly where to send me.
Oh my god, Tom, hi.
You have no reason to be suspicious. I know nothing of what happened to Calliope at the reliquary. I suppose the question at the heart of this is, do you believe me?
I'll make a heart with him. It's fine. I'm going for Freddy, by the way, Tom. I want to romance Freddy this time.
You're enjoying this, aren't you? This tit for tat, back and forth.
I'll enjoy it if you're enjoying it.
Well, I'm not enjoying it.
Oh my, aren't you a delight? Even if you haven't answered the question, don't think I didn't notice. I've never lied to you, Grace, and I never shall. If you're looking for innocence, however, well, I'm afraid that's one thing I cannot provide.
What if I discover you're lying to me after all?
You'll do what you do, and I'll do what I do, and we'll see where that takes us.
I hope it's somewhere good. Somewhere I'm not on trial.
Oh, my. You do know how to spoil the mood, don't you? If I can make a suggestion, live the high life. Throw caution to the wind.
That's your suggestion?
And why not? It's the same as when I first met you, Grace. You can enjoy being an idol. Simply follow my lead.
Oh! Are we romancing Pan? If I put why not? This is not what I wanted to do, but I'm not opposed to it. You know? I want to romance everyone, Sleepy, I do. I don't want to break his heart. But if I click why not, will I start on the path of Pan? Which I'm not opposed to. He'll be fine, Tom, but I want to hurt his feelings. Okay. The plan is to romance Freddy this time. Oh man. I'm so sorry, Pan. I'm so sorry.
Answer's the same as the first time. No thanks.
Can you blame me for trying? Come, dance with me, Grace. One more time before you,
That's true, Tom.
Before I
Absolutely
die?
correct.
You don't have any hope for me, do you? You're just
yes.
taking what you can get before it's over.
You'll want to find Medusa, I suppose.
She was at the reliquary, but you already knew that.
You'll find Medusa at a dingy little club appropriately named the Viper's Nest. Give her my regards. But do be careful if you call on her, Grace. Medusa is a hideous monster and should be treated as such.
Okay. I was thinking of ending it here for today. But what we'll need to confront Medusa, go to Aphrodite's party, and what's next? I'm trying to see what we did last time we played. Before I end it, let me see what Apollo has to say.
Ah, Grace, there you are. It's good you came. Athena is displeased with your visit to the reliquary.
I don't care.
She already knows?
She has her ways of keeping an eye on almost everything. Did you at least learn anything interesting? Well, if Asterion is right, then Medusa was at the reliquary at the same time as Calliope. I take it you intend to seek out Medusa.
I do.
I have to know why she was there. She could have been the one who attacked Calliope.
And she very well could attack you. Medusa is unpredictable at best and
Yeah, but she has
dangerous
some
at
sick
worst.
bars, Apollo.
I
Her
doubt
song
anything
is
I
so
say could
cool.
dissuade you, so if you do go, please be extra careful.
I will. I promise.
Anything else you'd like to discuss while you're here?
I'd like to know a little more about you.
Let's see.
All I know is you live in a dump, you have an oracle, and you...
I'm not sure what to tell you. One day has bled into the next for so long, I feel like I've been lost in the spaces in between.
Wow, that's a bit dramatic.
Yeah, well, it comes naturally. Music and the arts were once under my purview as a god.
How did that get decided? Did you have a big hat full of pieces of paper and you all picked at random?
No, we chose them for ourselves. Some, at least. Others were given to us by our priests. We collected godly responsibilities like marbles.
People collect marbles?
whatever it is mortals collect these days. Cars, perhaps? The point is, we took our godly duties very seriously.
Seriously.
You must have been very different back when you were a proper god.
I think most of us were. We saw ourselves as, I don't know, teachers. Mortals were our students, and we guided them to enlightenment. We thought we were special, infallible. I was as magnificent as the sun, and I surrounded myself with those who basked in my radiance.
That doesn't sound like you.
Yeah, I was arrogant. If there was a man or woman I desired, then I had to have them, or there would be consequences. You wouldn't have liked me. I wouldn't have liked me.
I don't like you now.
So what is Persephone's beef with you exactly? Is it just about what Hades did to her?
That's no small thing.
It seems more personal than that.
I mentioned how Persephone's kidnapping almost meant war between Olympus and Hades, yes? Well, while this was all going on, Persephone managed to escape the underworld, and I'm the one she encountered first.
Uh-oh.
Hades was hot on her heels, and I had a choice. Either do battle with Hades and start the war right then and there, or let him take her back. Zeus would have had my head if I had sparked a war. Yet all I still think of are Persephone's eyes as Hades smugly took back his prisoner. It's not my finest moment.
Not really, no.
Apollo, have you ever tried, I don't know,
Therapy is so good.
talking to someone about how you feel?
I will never understand this modern fascination with therapy and focusing on one's feelings.
It's so good.
It
for
might
you.
help. You never know.
I love therapy.
Yes, I've tried it. There was one I used to speak to. Hecate enchanted him never to reveal what I told him.
That's good, right?
I don't know that unburdening myself to the man helped. He wasn't exactly trained for this sort of problem.
It is kind of hard to relate to a god, sure.
I do appreciate the thought. But I'm afraid muddling through is as good as it gets for us.
Tell me more about Calliope. You and her were good friends, right?
For centuries, we were far more. I was the god of the arts, and the muses were my constant companions. We went everywhere together. They had many names, but the three most common were Clio, Thalia, and Calliope. The sisters of beauty, I called them, though they weren't always women.
I never thought of that. Do idols change gender a lot?
Most of us seek out inheritors who are like us, I suppose, but not all. Calliope, in fact, was a man in her previous incarnation.
Oh, good for them.
Christoph, I think his name was. A poet Calliope adored. I was surprised when she made him a muse.
Who did Calliope become after that poet, Christoph?
You have to realize we're already into the period where Calliope and I weren't really speaking. She showed up one day in her new form, the one you met. An opera singer whose name she never revealed. We fought, as I recall. I told her she couldn't pass on every time she met an artist she fell in love with. Eventually she'd forget everything about who we were and where we came from. She said she'd rather forget than wallow in old memories like I or the other idols were doing. It was time to wake up and make the best of our situation. Calliope was an idealist without compromise. Always. She hated what we'd become. What I'd become. She wasn't wrong.
From how you describe it, you and Calliope fought a
Yeah,
lot.
Tom.
As often as we saw each other.
She did.
Which became less and less as time
She
wore on.
was so cool.
However, she fought with everyone. Calliope hated the idols being kept secret. She and Athena would get into screaming matches over the rules, and it got so I could no longer protect her. She moved out of Olympus years ago and kept to herself. I just assumed she was wrapped up with some new artist when I got the news.
Do you regret not making up with her?
Every day I think about our last conversation and what I should have said or done differently. The problem with immortality is that you think you have all the time in the world.
It wasn't only fighting with Calliope, right? Surely there were good things too.
Is that how it sounds? No, she was marvelous. A force to be reckoned with if there ever was one. In the darkest days during the war, it was her songs that gave us hope. She kept Aphrodite alive through sheer determination, I think. Calliope cared. About us, about art, about people she'd only just met. It was her greatest strength as well as her greatest weakness.
I wonder why she picked me. I don't feel like I'm any of those things.
You underestimate yourself, Grace. I see a lot of her in you. She chose well.
Well, don't get weird
I'd like to know a little more about the idols. I am one now, right?
You are. What would you like to know?
Well, what are we? Where did we come from? If an idol is a soul that moves from person to person, it must have started somewhere, right?
The short answer is, we don't know. If I think far enough back, I can remember bits and pieces. I remember my first Pythian games, the day the idols split in two over Troy, the day my first son died. But before that, nothing. None of us do. I vaguely recall the very first Apollo many thousands of years ago, but was he the original? Did he appear out of the ether? I couldn't tell you.
And I remember I did all these questions to Persephone
Isn't it
last
strange
time, but
to
I
not
just
know
wanted
where
to
you come from? For all you know, the idols could be aliens.
Interesting. The notion that there might be some other place far away where we're the norm is comforting. Sadly, our memories are filled with blanks. There was a war with beings we called the Titans. A terrible conflict where half our number died, yet do I remember a single battle. The last was after Rome fell. Zeus called us together to relay the news, told us to prepare for battle. And then, in the blink of an eye, I was in the 16th century. What made us forget 1,000 years? What happened during that time? We don't know. Athena calls that period the gap.
Does Athena remember?
The gap you mentioned. What was that like? Did you just wake up one day, or?
I know I was alive. I passed on my eidolon who knows how many times, yet the moment I woke up, as you call it, all memory of that period was gone. It was Athena who found us. I was in France, I think. She came to my farm, and the moment I laid eyes on her, I just knew. It all came back. Did someone do that to us? Did we scatter to the winds for 1,000 years on purpose? It's a mystery.
What about Athena? I mean, she's the one who found you, right? She must have been aware.
Athena claims she awoke on her own and spent the next century locating the other idols. We've pieced together very little of the gap or of our origins. We simply live with it. Gods we may be, but I'm afraid we don't have all the answers.
Yeah, I was thinking
Earlier
about
you
this.
mentioned your son dying. Did I hear that right? Can idols have children?
It was rare, but yes. Back in ancient times, some of them even became idols themselves.
Some of the idols are actually family then.
Not anymore. Most of our children met terrible ends. A gift of the fates, perhaps.
The fates.
I don't know. The ones who weren't idols. It's hard. Watching your children grow old and die. Never understanding why they can't have the same immortality you do. Why you can't grant it to them. My first son is why I'm not permitted in Hades any longer. Let's simply say that most idols have stopped having children, and maybe leave it at that.
Okay.
That's all I can think of for now. I'll see you around.
Of course. I look forward to it.
Alright, and with that, I shall end it here for today. We ended Act 1 and made pretty good progress on Act 2. I'm thinking if I could manage next time I stream, I finish, maybe. We'll see. But I am very excited to continue. But for now, we will be leaving it here. I'm also getting pretty tired myself, so such is life. Good place to stop? I think so too. I think we found a good middle ground between Act 2 and 3. I'm happy with our decision today. Now, let me see if anybody's playing. No. That's fine. Solar is actually streaming. A 5-minute break at 11:33. Oh, right. Bye, Brett. Have a good day. Or is anyone playing Life is Strange? Interesting. I'm gonna raid someone playing Life is Strange before the storm. So let's hang out a little bit with them. Let me see if they have pronouns down here. Rules. No. So let's see what's up. I am not sure if they're playing this for the first time, but let's give them lots of love. Thank you for the stream. Thank you so much for coming. I enjoyed this game so much, I just knew I had to do a replay of it as soon as possible. After this game, we'll have to change for a little bit and we'll figure out what there will be. Have a good rest? Yes, I shall. I shall shower and go to bed very soon. So I hope the rest of your day will go great. And the rest of your week too, because we are in the middle of the week. So I hope you have a lovely rest of your week. Thank you for the hydrate, Elder. I am gonna go rest very soon. So have a lovely evening, a lovely night. Stay safe, stay hydrated, and wear your sunscreen. I love you so much, and good night, everyone. Mwah.